Imagine stepping outside tonight. You look up, expecting the familiar silver moon. But it's gone. In its place, something enormous hangs in the sky. A planet. Close enough to touch. Close enough to change everything. The tides are already rising. The sky looks wrong. And Earth, without warning, has entered a completely new chapter of its existence. This is not fantasy. This is a question of gravity, motion, and fragile balance. What if we swapped our moon with other planets? For over 4 billion years, the moon has been Earth's silent partner. It stabilizes our planet's tilt, controls the rhythm of the oceans, slows Earth's rotation gently over eons. Life evolved under its influence. Civilizations rose by its calendar. The moon is not decoration, it is infrastructure. Now imagine removing it and replacing it. In a single, impossible moment, Earth's moon disappears. In its place, another planetary body is captured into a moon-like orbit, at the same distance the moon occupies today. No explosions at first, no instant destruction, just a different companion in the sky. But physics never stays quiet for long. To understand what happens next, we must understand what the moon really is. The moon is relatively small, about 1/4 Earth's diameter. Its mass is just enough to create strong tides, but not enough to tear the planet apart. Its orbit is nearly circular. Its distance is precise. This balance is rare. Replace the moon with something else, and Earth immediately feels the difference. Imagine replacing the moon with Mercury. Mercury is not much larger than our moon, but it is far denser. Its gravity is stronger. Its mass is more than 4 times that of the moon. From Earth, Mercury would appear larger, darker, more intimidating. Tides would surge higher. Coastal regions would flood daily. Earth's rotation would slow more rapidly. Days would gradually become longer, much faster than in real history. Earth survives, but the rhythm of life is altered. This is the best-case scenario, because from here things escalate quickly. Now imagine Mars replacing the moon. Mars is over twice the diameter of the moon, 9 times its mass. In the sky, it would dominate the night. Red, massive, unsettling. Tides would become extreme. Oceans would slosh violently across continents. Earth's crust would flex under the strain. Earthquakes would increase. Volcanoes would awaken. The moon today gently tugs Earth. Mars would pull. Earth remains intact for now, but stability is gone. Then comes Venus. Venus is nearly Earth's twin in size. If it replaced the moon, Earth would no longer have a satellite. It would have a near-equal partner. The gravitational interaction would be immense. Tides would rise hundreds of meters. Entire coastlines would vanish. Earth's axial tilt would destabilize. Seasons would become chaotic. Climate patterns would collapse. Ice ages and heat waves would arrive without warning. This is no longer a livable Earth. This is a planet in distress. Now imagine the ice giants, Neptune or Uranus, hanging where the moon once was. They would fill the sky, terrifyingly beautiful. Their gravity would dominate Earth completely. Tides would tear the oceans from their basins. The crust would crack. The mantle would shift. Earth would begin to deform, stretched by relentless tidal forces. Within days or weeks, the planet would become geologically unrecognizable. This is how worlds die. And then there is the ultimate swap, Jupiter. If Jupiter replaced the moon, Earth would not survive. Jupiter's gravity is so powerful that Earth would effectively become a satellite of Jupiter itself. Tidal forces would shred the planet. The oceans would boil from friction. The crust would fracture beyond repair. Earth would be torn apart or dragged into Jupiter's grasp. The story ends here. Now step back. This isn't just about destruction. It's about understanding how rare Earth's situation truly is. In real history, the moon formed from a colossal impact early in Earth's life, a collision that could have destroyed the planet, but instead created balance. That balance stabilized Earth's tilt, regulated climate, allowed life to evolve slowly and predictably. Swap the moon with almost anything else, and that balance disappears. Even smaller changes would matter. A heavier moon would mean stronger tides and faster erosion. A closer moon would trigger constant earthquakes. A more distant moon could destabilize Earth's axis. The moon we have is not just a moon, it is the right moon. There is another consequence we rarely consider: time. The moon slows Earth's rotation by about 2 milliseconds per century. Without it, or with a different body, Earth's days would change length dramatically. Faster rotation would mean stronger winds. Slower rotation would mean extreme temperature differences. Life evolved to match Earth's current rhythm. Change the rhythm and evolution must begin again, if it survives at all. So what would humans notice first? Or the sky would be overwhelming. A planet dominating the heavens, nights brighter than any full moon. Then fear. The tides would behave strangely. The ground would tremble. The weather would feel wrong. And within weeks or months, civilization would struggle to adapt. Because planetary systems are not interchangeable parts. They are ecosystems of gravity. This thought experiment reveals something profound. Earth is not only in the habitable zone of the sun, it is in a delicate dance with the moon. Change the partner, and the dance collapses. So the next time you look up at the moon, quiet, distant, familiar, remember this. It is not small. It is not insignificant. It is one of the main reasons Earth is alive at all. And that leaves one final question. If a single swap could destroy our world, how many planets across the universe lost their chance at life because their moons were just a little too big, a little too close, or never existed at all? And what if Earth almost became one of them?